Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Afizah binti Nazri. My student ID is 2018248148. I am from KAM 22848. Julius Manufacturing Sdn Bhd is one of the small medium enterprise that exists in Malaysia. The brand Julius has been in Malaysia market since 1985. Julius has built its reputation and the name to become a household brand known for the quality and tasty biscuit in many Asia-Pacific regions in the first operation. The vision is we bake with love, we care for the society and we love the earth. This means that Julius is recognized as a Malaysian leading biscuit manufacturers who bake their product with love and a respectable company who care for the whole society and environment. Besides, the mission is conduct business with conscience to benefit all. Julius carry many values and mottos in run their business. The demand for the Julius biscuit is on a rise. As a result, Julius products are well received by the Malaysians as well as the overseas consumers. In Malaysia, Julius are widely distribute their product through different channels from urban to rural area. So, the product can be sold everywhere possible and all sector and community can easily find Julius biscuit when they want it.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Niknur Ashike binti Muhammad Zamani, and in this video, I am going to present on the implementation of knowledge management process, which is knowledge acquisition. So, knowledge acquisition refers to the information a company may seek to obtain from outside sources. External sources of knowledge are important for a company. The sources include customers, suppliers, competitors, partners or alliance, clients and experts from outside. This can be seen as practice communities can extend well outside the firm. So now, we will moving on to the first resource of knowledge acquisition, which is customer. There are three different types, which are knowledge for customer, knowledge about customer, and knowledge from customer. These three types involve the actual acquisition of knowledge as well as data and information that can be processed and used to construct knowledge. For example, in Julius organization, data on purchasing patterns could be analyzed to establish information that could enhance marketing or design decision. In this context, IT is useful as a way to gather data and information about Julius sales of cookies, patterns, consumer reviews, which can then be used to create a knowledge within the company. So the next one is suppliers. There are three classifications based on consumer awareness principles outlined by Gerbert in 2002, which are supplier information, knowledge about supplier, and also supplier knowledge. The KM programs and IT position are similar to those discussed in the consumer section, with Julius organization now assuming consumer function. In this case, knowledge acquisition often requires data and information that can be analyzed and used as the building blocks for the development of new knowledge. This can be referred to shared priorities, cultural cohesion, and dedication to leadership as the main factor for successful and long-term relationship that can be seen in the manufacturing team of Julius. So another resource is competitors. Julius Manufacturing Sdn Bhd also have competitors such as APM, Auto Parts Marketing, and also Top Glove Corporation. So competitors are relatively straightforward part of knowledge management which deserve mention. This can be simply said as it involves gathering, storing, and presenting the data, information, and expertise collected by the company in such a way that it can be checked, retrieved, and analyzed. The last resource of knowledge acquisition is partners or alliances. Alliances designed to enhance awareness represent a valuable potential tools. Therefore, it must be handled properly. The key success factors including promoting trust, learning from a partner, and handling information development effectively are applicable to both partners. This can be mentioned as in 2014, Julie's had partnered with American chocolate goods company, which is Hershey's, to create Julie's Hershey's biscuits, which then has increased Julie's export market status.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Lydia and I will present about case sharing. So first is Julie's take every effort to ensure that only high quality raw materials and ingredients that are foremost safe to human consumption are used in production, such as baking safe, hygienic, halal and better quality product towards continual improvement and customer satisfaction around the globe. According to Anwar 2001, in order to gain access in global market or to avail the opportunity of unique expertise, organizations often establish subsidiaries around the globe. Next is data warehouse. An appropriately planned and applied data warehouse extremely eases the phase necessary in the regulating procedure. Application of hazard analysis and critical control points (HACCP) strategy in a protective tactic to abolish, constrain and diminish any possible hazard that can be affect Julie's ended foodstuff to be risky. This endorsement purpose requires Julie's to take care further possibilities strategies in place for the crisis situations such as fire broke out, water shortage, disruption, and etc. Next is in Julie's company, various tagline and standard review business guarantee to sharing the best practice in each crackers for consumers. Over 80 countries make Julie's company more effective in the way of completing a task based on repeatable orders that have verified themselves over time for huge numbers of customers. Next is corporate of storytelling. It's used in establishment as a communication device in sharing input with innovation. Julie's company which have shared knowledge on the websites, on Julie's recipe and Julie's creative, which seems would like to attract people in their company sharing knowledge. Last but not least is workers. Key workers with knowledge are accountable for advance and development in the business, as like Julie's have renovated from original crackers to variety types of biscuits to fulfill customers' needs. For instance, several of Julie's famous signature biscuits consist of peanut butter biscuit sandwich, golden biscuit crackers, and love letter rolls, which has made it standing to develop a family product name branded for value and assumption scrumptious crackers in various Asia Pacific areas. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Alia Wahidah binti Abdul Rahman and I'm from KM 2284C. Now I'm going to talk about the knowledge utilization. Knowledge utilization means connect theory to the practice. For example, when available knowledge is used to make decisions and perform tasks through direction and routines. Knowledge utilization also can be described as the process through which the individual processing the knowledge direct the action of another individual without transferring to that individual. There has 3 stages in knowledge utilization, which is decision making, problem solving, and experimenting. First, we go to the decision making. Julie's is one of the company that utilize their knowledge in making a decision. Julie's put great emphasis in maintaining a hygienic processing environment to deliver safe and high quality product. These manufacturing plants are carefully designed and evaluated for any possible food safety risks. Julie's have developed proper control procedure in place, which include waste management, personal hygiene, pest control program and foreign bodies. Next is problem solving. Problem solving is the act of defining a problem, determining the cause of the problem, and selecting alternative for a solution and implementing a solution. Julies have a quality management system, QMS, designed for continual improvement and delivering consistent product manufacture to consumers. This system enables biscuit manufacturing process to be monitored, recorded and improved, and to guarantee that all products are manufactured within the defined tolerance. Julies processing plants are also certified with hazard analysis and critical control point (HACCP), good manufacturing practice (GMP), and halal assurance system. Lastly is experimenting. Business proprietors do the entirety can to meet the needs of their customers. Experimentation on a small scale allow them to predict the result on a large scale, nearly like patent precincts in an election. Experimentation permit them to achieve more real-world information about their environment. Julies set meticulous standards and engage approved reputable suppliers in food safety effort. All materials supplied would come with a certificate of analysis (COA), and their employees trained quality assurance team will conduct through inspection on the material to ensure that they comply with necessary standards and requirements. Julies' in-house laboratory is capable in performing physical, chemical and biological analysis, for example, food contact surface swab. Julies have engaged third-party external laboratories certified with ISO 17025 to perform other critical laboratory analysis. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Madam Siti Nur Fazlina. I am Nur Fazira binti Suazman from class KAM 228 4C. My ID number is 2018286548. And to begin with, I'm here to make a clear explanation and focus on the implementation of 5 P's in knowledge management in Julies company. The first challenges is planning. The challenges of planning in implementing knowledge management is to further expand and sustain the organization, is to identify the need of management, such as requirements of a new knowledge in marketing and the needs of human capital in order to achieve organizational goals. So the second challenges is people. What is people? People manage the system and processes. Therefore, people are asset of one's company. And it is essential aspect to acknowledge that strategic knowledge management lies within the people. So let us see the first challenges in people, which happen in internal customer. The challenges of knowledge management action are the culture of recruiting foreign employees faced by Julies company to be exact. The availability of a job vacancy which are not filled by local citizens, give chances to foreign workers to be recruited as seen in private organization. And in the case that stated by Martin Ang in CEO magazine, he said that the company has multicultural workforce which can be challenged to build strong culture. Previously, I did brief explanation related to internal customer, which everybody knows internal customer is employee or worker itself. But how about external customer? External customer is people or client who enjoy the services given by one organization, or people who bought the products developed by the organization. As mentioned by Martin Ang, he said that Julie's ensures its freshness accomplished through demanding quality control. He said that Julie's has cultivated the culture of what we don't eat, we won't let people eat or others eat, and the biscuit is 100% baked with love among the workers. And further on this knowledge management implementation relate with customer is always challenging due to variety of changes in demand. Third challenges is process. Despite the growth that the business undergone, all the certificates needed such as halal assurance system, hazard analysis and critical control point, HACCP, and others, this action may time consuming and wasting money, which leads to preventing operational efficiency due to its difficult requirement. The fourth challenges is products. The global industry is huge, therefore research and development R&D is essential in food industry. Julie's company always need to pace and keep up to date with changes in trend. Director Tsai Zi-Hong said that since the company had only joined the e-commerce platforms such as Lazada and Shopee last year, it will take some time to gauge the performance of its e-commerce market. Here is the final challenges, which is challenges in performance. So, back in October 2008, the company faced its biggest crisis, where it is discovered the biscuits are contaminated with melamine tainted ammonium bicarbonate from China, and the contamination caused to be jellies, sales drop, and effect negatively on their performance. As a result from this situation, the Agri-Food and Veterinary AVA in Singapore and with the other countries withdraw Julie's biscuits from their shelf.
Hi, I am Hishamuddin. Now I will present the suggestion for the Julie's company to improve their knowledge management. First is the establishment of the specific knowledge management, which means the utilize of the professional and expert for their planning and forecasting of the production. The explicit approach can help them to get the accurate information, such as referring the financial ledgers and the previous production sales. Next is the diversity approach within the employees, as it can help and improve the connectivity, communication and relationship. It also helps to improve the knowledge sharing and transfer the knowledge about the idea and the information received for them. For the external customer, it's also important to know the information, the details, the demand and the satisfaction of the external customer. The implementation of the knowledge driver is also important. The economy drivers can help for the company to utilize and reduce the expenses in managing the knowledge transfer between the organization. The process focus driver also help to help the company to ensure that the planning and the process is based on the goals and the objective of the company. The using of the technology is very important, as the technology by using the database can functioning as the data storage, and the current management can always refers to the data. The intranet, internet and extranet help the management to share the information between the organization and the external customer. The motivation among the employees also important to ensure that they always has a motivate and spirit to make a continuous improvement for the production. The critical success factors and the principle of the learning organization is very important to improve their motivation and ensure that the goals of the company can be achieved.
The conclusion, Julius Manufacturing Sendi Berhad is one of the small medium enterprise that is successfully expand its business well known around Malaysia as well as other countries. By looking to the concepts of fundamental process